Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we are here with Spruce and Victory, and things are looking a little interesting, looking a little bit different. This is still Amethyst Mountain, but it's very, very snowy, and yeah, we're playing in a much later update than we were before, and you can see if we zoom in, the snow is actually faintly starting to accumulate. That said, it's been a bit since we have seen Spruce and Victory. They're some of our Lost Tales wolves, and we never technically finished their story. They brought down a bull elk successfully. We still have that here, but since then, some things have changed about the game. First off, we have this deep snow, which is the latest feature. We just got that, actually. It's still in public beta, so if some things get hecky with it, don't worry. It's just still being tested and refined a little bit. Hello, Wilbur. Oh, Wilbur's freaking out. These guys probably don't know too much about Wilbur, to be fair. There's a couple of them, actually, here. But the other major thing that's happened since we originally did Spruce's story is we now have injuries in the game. Which means that I think it's worth revisiting this challenge and trying to hunt another bull elk. Now, the way that we're doing Lost Tales in general is going to be changing, so this will be the last series for a little bit. We're going to figure out what we're doing with it, but I want to make some tweaks to the way that it's working currently. That said, I do want to finish out this run, and we're just going to do that simply by seeing how many bull elk we can actually hunt. So it is winter. I think that means that they should be a little bit weaker. I don't know, we'll find out. we will find out, and hopefully we'll be able to successfully bring down a few more of them, but I think with the injury system now in play, it's gonna get a bit more challenging. Man, who would have thought the challenge would be finding bull elk? We've been running all over the valley and we're not smelling anything, and the snow is getting a bit deeper, I think, and we've gone straight into Stranger Wolf territory. This'll be fine, I'm certain. Couldn't possibly be an issue in any foreseeable way. Oh dear. There's gotta be bull elk around here somewhere, but we're having a tough time sniffing them out. Maybe they've gone up into the woods here? In any case, I'm definitely curious to see what the impacts of all of this is gonna be. Of course, the injury systems are going to make it a lot more challenging to be able to hunt them in the first place, because those were not in place the last time that we played with Spruce and Victory here. But I think the snow also has some impacts on things too, so I'm curious. I also don't know. We don't spend a lot of time in the Amethyst Mountain winter season. I wonder if it's going to make the elk weaker or not, because certainly come springtime in Slough Creek, they are a lot weaker. So I don't know. We'll have to see what impact this practically has. I'm hoping we find one soon, though, because if we don't, it's going to be a little bit unfortunate. Because, yeah, we are, We're gonna run out of wakefulness. It takes a long while to do these hunts, so I'm hoping that we're able to track one down before too much longer. Oh, all right. I think we've found what we're looking for. Now I'll have to see if either of these elk are weakened. Oh boy. You are a bit. Oh goodness, Victory, be careful. All right, oh, this one is very weakened. Okay, okay. Yeah, this actually might be doable. All right. So it does seem like the winter might work to our advantage. I don't want to say it'll be easy yet, though, because this is, still is a bull elk hunt. Although I dare say I hope it'll be shorter. Oh, if you go down like that, it certainly might be. That is definitely helpful. Yeah, the elk stumble now as well, I was gonna say. We got a minor injury already, though. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, is I think these guys are gonna be pretty likely to injure us. Now, I don't think a leg injury is going to be that problematic. What we're worried about is if we get a major jaw injury, that's going to be bad because that's actively going to impede our... Whoa! That's going to actively impede our ability to deal damage. You can see we've actually damaged him quite a lot. But, oh, I can't remember. Did we determine it was more effective? Did we determine it was more effective to bite the sides or not? Goodness, be careful, Victory. I think if you can get a neck bite, those are often more effective. I believe we determined that having him on the run, though, tends to be better. All right, we are doing 25 damage a hit, except he's damaging us a lot, too. Oh, boy. Are we able to get a throat bite? That was not a throat bite. All right. Ooh. Oh, goodness, we narrowly missed that one, although I'm not sure that he actually missed Victory. I think we can take him down, though. Actually, this may not take us all that long. We certainly found a very weakened one. Oh, being on the front actually scares me, though. Oh, but he's already almost down. Okay. Well, that wasn't nearly as hard as I was afraid it would be. I definitely think it's because we found one that was so weakened. It almost makes me think, but this is a fool's thought, y'all. Almost makes me wonder if there are very weakened bison in this valley, but we already have the challenge pack. We've already got the challenge pack. We don't need to fool around with that here. I don't think it's going to be possible for two wolves to take down a whole bison in such a manner. However, we'll have to see what ends up happening, because if you're watching this, then on the day that it releases, October the 29th, there's going to be a community event in the JayPlays Discord server. So if you are a supporter of the channel on Patreon, Twitch sub, or YouTube channel memberships, you'll have a chance to get in on that, and who knows what's going to happen. It'll be shortly after this goes up. And we've hunted bison before. Occasionally the swarm thirsts for violence and can partake in some. So yeah, that might end up might end up happening. We might see if the bison end up being significantly weakened. Although that said, we're gonna be in Lost River looking at the Halloween decorations, so it won't be on Amethyst Mountain. But yeah, definitely something we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, this was easier than I anticipated. Maybe we should shift away from bull elk and not try something else. Maybe try a cow moose? Would that be doable? We might try. I definitely think we might try. In fact, let's go ahead and we'll sleep. We'll give that a try the next morning and just see. I know that even the moose calves can be difficult to bring down, but if the bull elk are this weakened and we find a sufficiently weakened cow moose, maybe it'll be possible. Well, that's good news, because we're gonna hunt again here. Our minor injury has healed, and if we sniff around... Oh, that's unfortunate. I was gonna say, there were some there the night before. Maybe some more will have wandered by. It looks like we'll have to go off on another hunt here. And like I said, I'm going to run this challenge more loosely. I didn't expect the bull elk to be such an easy feat after how difficult the first one was. Maybe all we had to do was wait for winter and it wouldn't have been half as challenging. But I don't know if the moose are as weakened by the cold. They might be a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger. Probably depends on the moose that we find. So we're going to do a little sniffing around and see if we turn up anything of interest here. Well, there is a moose ahead, although it's hard to say if it's going to be a bull moose or a cow moose. It looks like a bull moose. If the cow moose proves easy enough, maybe we'll go for a bull moose, but I don't know, y'all. We've dealt with these guys in multiplayer before. They're not pushovers, so I'm not keen to take it on alone. That said, I'm just going to do a little nibble here. Nope, you are... okay, I was hoping that wouldn't happen because that doesn't bode well for future hunts. He's still pretty strong. That's mostly what I wanted to see, is how strong he was gonna be. But unfortunately, it seems fairly strong. Fortunately though, this could be a different moose, so I guess we'll go sniffing over this way and see what we can find, unless that points... Nope, that points back to him, probably. So never mind. There is another moose, but this one is once again a bull. I think, I don't want to do this again. Yeah, this guy's still very strong. I don't want to keep just doing a little nibble every time we encounter a moose, but I want to find out, because the one bull elk was a lot stronger than another. It might just be a matter of finding the right moose. So it might not be bad to nibble and get some information. Maybe we won't nibble these guys, though. Just to kind of find out, though, what we're working with is what I'm thinking here. Has the wind direction shifted? All right, well, I guess we'll go back this way, then. Oh ho ho, what is this? That looks like a moose to me, and I think it might be a cow moose. Indeed, all right. Well, this one we'll see. Oh, not fond of that. That's a lot of health. Okay, I don't expect this one to go very well, but we'll give it a try and see. Oh, we are just not doing a lot of damage, and we are taking a lot of damage. Yeah, we might have to keep sniffing around and find one. I don't think we're gonna have too much time for that today. Maybe, though, if she's on the run. Will this do better? Not really. That one was a little bit better. We're dealing more damage. Okay. All right. Nope. Never mind then. All right. I'm still curious. If we know the bull elk are that easy to take down, then I still want to find out more about a moose, but I think we'll head back and get some food here. That gives us an idea of what we're up against, but that was also, compared to the bull moose we found, that cow moose had even more health, so I'm like, probably not the best of options to begin with. That said, like, listen to the delicious crunchiness of the snow. Even though you can't really see the tracks anymore, it's really melted away quite a lot. It's definitely, I like the crunch. I very much appreciate that. I think the sound design for the snow is very, very good, and I hope we get to see more of the tracks, because we did get to see some of it. But it is interesting. It definitely seems to make hunting a bit easier, the season itself being later, because the elk and such are starting to get a little bit weaker. Prey animals have a harder time finding food in this season, because you can see the grass is just barely peeking up above the ground, so it's more challenging for them, and that makes it a little bit easier for us if we can find them. I think that will assist us here. Is there anything big and scary eating this? Nope, but there's a coyote that we can wreck. That said, I think we want to rest off our injury here if we can, because that is a strength injury, and that's not gonna bode so well. So yeah, we'll probably call this here and just sleep a little bit extra long. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this returns to Spruce's Tale. Like I said, I'm going to be running a little bit looser because I want to revisit the Lost Tales the way we're running them again. It's just kind of a difficult series to work with on the back end of things, so stay tuned. I'll keep you guys posted, but we'll probably finish off Spruce's run here and then take a break, and I'm going to handle this a little bit more loosely than most of our challenges in light of some changes that might be coming up here. So we're just gonna kind of have fun with the rest of this. Technically, he already completed his first challenge, so we're gonna have fun, mess around, maybe test some more limits, see what we can or can't get away with, especially with the injury system now being in the game, and just spend some time messing around, see what we can do. But with that, we'll go ahead and we'll leave this off here for today, because it is getting to be about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.